Hi friends! Today's episode is a bit special as I'll be telling you the story of Bluey and Bingo when they visited Avatar World. Bluey and Bingo were buzzing with excitement as they raced to the family room. Today was no ordinary day. Bandit, their dad, had set up a visit to the virtual game Avatar World, a bustling suburban city where anything felt possible. "All right, kids," Bandit said, handing them their headsets. "Remember to stick together. Ava is waiting for you near the town square. You'll love her. She's a guide who knows all the fun places to explore." "Thanks, Dad," Bluey and Bingo said in unison, before slipping on their headsets. The world around them shimmered and shifted. They found themselves standing in a lively suburban city filled with colorful houses, cheerful cafes, and busy streets. Animated billboards advertised fantastical events, and avatars bustled about with bright smiles. The air smelled faintly of sweet pastries, and the sound of laughter echoed from a nearby park. "Wow," Bingo breathed, her eyes wide with wonder. "It's so pretty." "Let's go find Ava," Bluey said, grabbing Bingo's paw. They weaved through the city, marveling at the holographic flowers lining the sidewalks and the glowing lanterns that floated in the air. They watched as avatars of all walks of life went about their day, some holding their grandchildren in their arms, and some just relaxing on a nearby bench, or some just finishing up their work shift. Soon, they reached the town square, where a fountain sparkled with cascading lights. Standing by the fountain was a girl with long, shimmering hair and a jacket that sparkled like stardust. "Hi, you must be Ava," Bluey said, her tail wagging. Ava turned and smiled warmly. "Welcome, Bluey and Bingo. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready for an adventure?" "Definitely," Bingo said excitedly. "Where are we going?" "There's a hidden part of Avatar World that very few people know about," Ava said. "I thought you might like to see it." Bluey's ears perked up. "A secret place? Cool, let's go." Ava led them through the vibrant streets, turning down a quiet alley. The sounds of the city grew distant, replaced by a soft, melodic hum. The alley opened into a serene park with glowing trees and floating lights that looked like tiny stars. Bluey and Bingo couldn't believe their eyes. There was just something so calm and peaceful about the place. Their jaws dropped in awe, silence broken only by Ava speaking. "This is Whispering Park," Ava said. "It's special. If you listen carefully, you can hear the secrets of Avatar World." Albeit a bit confused as to what Ava meant by secrets, they complied with her request. Bluey and Bingo leaned in, their ears twitching. At first, they heard only the breeze rustling through the trees. Then, faint whispers began to emerge, soft and mysterious. But all of a sudden, a voice seemed to say, "Welcome, little adventurers." The siblings couldn't believe their ears. They heard a voice speak to them crystal clear. It was not whispers anymore. The whispers seemed to say, "Beware the forgotten paths." "Forgotten paths?" Bingo asked, her voice tinged with curiosity. "Would you like to find out more?" Ava asked, her eyes sparkling. The sisters exchanged glances. "Yes," Bluey said, though her tail wagged a bit slower than before. Ava led them to a narrow path at the edge of the park. It was lined with softly glowing stones, and the air felt cooler. "This way," Ava said, "but stay close." As they walked, the light around them dimmed and the cheerful sounds of the city faded completely. Soon they arrived at an old pond spanning a misty stream. The area looked abandoned, as though it had been forgotten by time. Old kayaks and fishing equipment left to rust by whoever that used to be here. "This is the Forgotten Pond," Ava said. "It's said to lead to the Land of Echoes, a place where forgotten things wait to be remembered." "That sounds spooky," Bingo said, clutching Bluey's paw tightly. "Spooky is fun," Bluey said bravely. "Right, Ava?" Ava's smile was soft but reassuring. "As long as you stick together, you'll be fine." Holding hands, Bluey and Bingo followed Ava. Ava led them to a waterfall which parted in the middle, revealing a path. As they stepped onto the other side, the world changed. The colors were muted, and the air felt heavy, almost like a dream. Scattered around were toys, books, and trinkets, each looking a little worn and lonely. The silence was profound. "Where are we?" Bluey asked. "This is the Land of Echoes," Ava said. "It's where things people forget come to wait. They're not sad, just waiting to be remembered." The siblings realized all the toys in the room around them were once loved and cared for by someone, but now all of them are forgotten, lost to time. Bingo picked up a little stuffed shark. It had a sketched-on smile on its face, and it was rather round. It had significant wear and tear on it, meaning it was once cared for by someone. She stared at the shark for a while before she decided to speak. "It feels like it wants a hug," she said softly. "Can we help?" Bluey asked. "Of course," Ava said. "Sometimes all it takes is a little attention to bring things back to life." Bluey and Bingo got to work. They gathered the toys into neat piles, sang songs to cheer them up. Ava stood by, watching the siblings proudly as they tried their bestest to bring life and joy back into these toys. As they worked, the muted colors around them began to brighten. They discovered forgotten storybooks and read aloud, their voices filling the air with warmth. Each time they showed care, the world around them grew more vibrant. "Look, Bluey," Bingo said. She pointed towards a little toy ambulance, its color slowly coming back. "Everything's coming back to life." "That's because you're showing them kindness," Ava said, her voice filled with pride. As they explored further, they discovered a photo book. When Bluey opened it, she found pictures of little children with their favorite toys. Ava explained, "These photos contain memories of the most happiest moments people had with their toys but forgot. When you hold them, you can experience their stories." Bingo eagerly picked one up, and a swirl of light surrounded her. For a moment, she saw a little girl playing with the ball, her laughter echoing. Albeit the siblings were afraid of the spooky voices at first, they now found comfort in them, knowing they are making the voices happy by playing with the toys that have been neglected for so long. "It's so beautiful," Bingo said, tears of joy in her eyes. Bluey picked up a piece of crayon, and it showed him a glimpse of a little boy letting his imaginations run wild, drawing all kinds of things with it. "These memories are so happy," Bluey said, smiling. "The land of echoes is full of surprises," Ava said. "But remember, it's our care that keeps it alive." After a little while, Ava took them back to the park. When they returned to Whispering Park, the whispers sounded cheerful, like a soft melody. "Thank you for visiting," Ava said as they reached the town square. "And thank you for remembering." "Will we see you again?" Bingo asked. Ava's jacket shimmered in the sunlight. "Maybe. Just remember, Avatar World is always here when you're ready for another adventure." As they headed back through the glowing streets of Avatar World, Bluey and Bingo shared stories of what they had seen. They stopped by an animal shelter on their way, admiring the little animals loved and cared for the many workers of the shelter. They even paused at a virtual bakery to enjoy pixelated cupcakes that tasted like real chocolate. A group of avatars danced nearby, their movements synchronized to upbeat music that filled the air with joy. Finally, the time came to log out. With a wave, Ava disappeared into the sparkling air. Bluey and Bingo removed their headsets, their hearts full of excitement and wonder. "That was the best adventure ever," Bluey said. "Yeah," Bingo agreed. "Let's tell Dad all about it." And they did, already dreaming of their next trip to Avatar World. And Ava waited for Bluey and Bingo's next visit eagerly, waiting for them to help the forgotten voices of Avatar World.